But I thought an interesting physical trait that gets me. It's not something I'm looking for. All right, people don't judge me. But I really like.
Bro, tell me.
Hey guys, I'm Lani,
I'm Natt.
and welcome to
Bro.
And today is our Valentine's Day episode.
Yay! So today we're going to be talking about 7 traits we look for in a partner. Because there's 2 of us, and 7 plus 7 is 14. Math, you know. So
For
that's
Valentine's
2
Day.
14. Yeah.
214.
Just so you guys know, we're saying this as a 28
and 34-year-old, but I will be turning 35 on Valentine's Day.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Thanks. Oh, my confetti's not
The
out.
lag between like putting your fingers up and the confetti coming down is so awkward.
All right,
Alright,
so Nat, you go first.
Yes. So first we're gonna go over our physical trait. Okay. So for me, I don't really have a lot of physical trait. They just have to be taller than me. And otherwise I'm like, good. I mean, okay. Another one that I didn't think of. They have to take care of themselves. Like I don't mind if they are thicker, but if they as long as they show that they take care of themselves, you know? And I don't really have a physical trait, but all of my partners have been like
So that might be a type. Sounds like a type. Smells like a type, looks like a type.
I've liked white men, I've liked African American men, I've liked all type of men, like crushes, right? But for some reason, I think it's cultural reasons and also timing kind of reason. I mean, I haven't really dated like someone who's not like kind of tan, like darker skin. Yeah.
I've
How about you, Lani?
dated all the different colors. But I didn't want to put any of, because I feel like for physical traits for me, like, okay, I like the pretty basic ones. But I thought an interesting physical trait that gets me. It's not something I'm looking for. All right, people don't judge me. But I really like hairy legs on a guy.
Okay, like how hairy are we talking about though? Because I feel like most guys have pretty hairy legs.
Like pretty hair, like I like I like being able to like ball up their hair and
I'm trying to like think what kind of childhood wound inside you that makes you be attracted to that trait. Like, did you want a pet as a kid and never got one, or
no, I had a cat as a kid, but I wasn't violent to her. She was nice.
Was there like was your teddy bear bald and you were traumatized by that, or what?
No, I don't know. I don't. Just one day, I saw a guy with hairy legs, and I said, "Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's attractive. I'm into it."
Are we talking like animal hairy or?
I mean, like just pretty hair, like the hairs is, and so they can be like straight hairs, they can be curly hairs, as long as I can like wind it up and then, but I won't do it. I mean, that sounds like I do it regularly, right? Habitually. I just like the option.
Men out there, tell me if that's a red flag.
I don't, if they don't like it, then I don't do it. Next one. So let's just go so that we can stop judging Lani Bear. I like someone who can play.
Wait, girl, it's my turn.
What? I know, but I'm trying to move forward so that we can stop judging me.
Now they're judging you for cutting me.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay. So next trait, so that we can stop judging Lani Bear, is I like a guy who can play. So when I say play, I mean physically and verbally, because I just love to play. I love like physically, I love wrestling, chasing, like if I'm saying tag, you're gonna run after me. Dancing.
It's like 3 in the morning. Imagine. accurate.
That could happen. Be on guard. I like acro yoga, things like that. So just like interacting with each other. And then
Mhm.
verbally, I like nerd jokes, dad jokes. I like teasing, like me being teased and me teasing them. So play. I like a playful man's.
Okay, that's a good one. For mine is having the same values and goals in a relationship.
Boring. I'm kidding.
I know.
So
In my
healthy.
head, I was like, that makes Lani's second trait sound like a joke. How's play for you now?
Are we competing about traits? Okay.
Okay. So mine is having the same values and goals in a relationship, which means like same definition of infidelity, similar set boundaries and values. You know, someone who doesn't want kids because I don't want kids. Similar priorities in life.
Very good.
Your next one.
My next one is curiosity, to learn and understand, whether it's like me or just in general the world around them, to learn about and understand themselves, right? And then exploring things, because I just like, I always love to learn. I'm always trying to do new things and evolve in whatever way I think I can.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I like new things in general. I get bored
Yeah.
doing the same thing over and over again. So
Same.
I want a partner who wants to do things like that and keep up with those kinds of things.
I'm gonna claim that one too, but not adding it to my 7.
Okay. Wow, cheater.
Okay, so my third one is having growth mindset, right? I understand that no one is perfect. I'm not perfect either. And everyone has red flags. I definitely have red flags too, but I want someone who's able to reflect and look at their ego and go like, "Oh, I probably should work on this."
Mm, mhm. That kind of like goes into with my curiosity thing, right? Like really understanding yourself,
Okay.
and
I like that.
reflecting. Yeah. So we,
And
I
that's why
mean,
I'm claiming it.
lols. Okay. So then my next one is, and I've mentioned this before in a I've mentioned this before in another video. And speaking of communication, I couldn't say the word communication, but now I did. So, communication, like full, honest, and genuine communication about your thoughts, your feelings, your goals in life, just everything, right? With minimal hesitation, because I understand there are some thoughts and things that we're uncomfortable sharing, but knowing that we want to and we should share them, and that my partner knows those things, that's fucking hot. So yeah, that's something that I've been looking for a really long time. So it's something that's very important to me.
Yeah. Communication is really hard though. I feel like even I have not like perfected it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but my communication is one of my 7 traits too.
I think
I'm
for
not copying you.
I think for communication, you really have to know yourself though. Like that's what makes it easier, is knowing yourself and being able to articulate your thoughts and feelings in a
Yeah,
way
I
that,
feel I feel like I agree with that, but I also like people who are able to say like I really don't know
Mhm.
like what I'm thinking right now. You know, like I really don't know, like I'm really confused right now. Like I have to think about this instead of like coming up with something just to win the argument or just to sound like, oh, they know everything all the time, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways,
oh, it's more of a turn off. Maybe we can do a different video on turn offs another day.
oh, I like that.
Okay.
Yes. So
So
subscribe to be updated on that.
is
Yeah,
it me?
mine is
Or
also
your?
communication.
Okay.
So for me, someone who doesn't try to hurt me back if they feel hurt, someone who doesn't make me feel like lacerated after an argument, right? And someone who doesn't bring vulnerable things that I share in privacy with them because I trust them and I wanted them to understand me. Someone who doesn't bring that stuff up in an argument just to win an argument, and this I'm gonna go into my next trait just because it's related. Sorry. it's really important to me that the person who is with me doesn't say things to try to hurt me back in an argument, because my love language is actually word of validation. So it's really bad if like they try to hurt me, because then I just feel like, oh, like they don't love me. Like, this is how you think of me, like it
Yeah.
can really put me down. Most of the time, I don't want to say all the time, because sometimes it does get to me, but most of the time I really don't care about like strangers' opinion of me, but opinions of someone I love is very, very important. Like, it can put me down. Like, opinions of my mom, opinions of my friends, like my close friends, opinions of my partner, especially, because to me partnership is like someone who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So someone who's able to validate you lovingly is a trait I look for in a partner.
That's very nice. I like that. It kind of goes into my last two, which are, since you get to go right straight away, I'm gonna go straight away into mine. Okay, so my last two are just having a teammate and a best friend, which I think kind of encompass all of the things minus the hairy legs that I've already mentioned. So for the teammate, I want someone who will be able to that I can solve problems with, because my motto, as I mentioned before, is there are no problems, only solutions, right? And so I want someone with the same mindset, that if we're going through a hard time, or if one of us is going through a hard time, that the other person's going to be there for them and try to help them figure out a solution, right? To make things go smoothly again, or at least be in a better place. And I'm not saying that that person has to sacrifice everything just to help get the person back up to where they should be, but making sure that they're trying to check in and see if there is anything that they can do. And then obviously the other partner, me or my partner, we would acknowledge that the other person's making efforts. And so, yeah, a teammate checking in and everything.
Yeah,
Best
I like
friend.
that.
Thanks.
I'm kind of like you in a way where I don't need anyone to fix my problem, but I need to know that my partner is there with me through it. Like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna be like, go fix your problem and then come back.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
they're
No,
gonna be
because
with
I've
me
had
through
that, right? Like, I've been in relationships where the guy got with me because every time someone meets me, they think I'm just all smiles and rainbows and butterflies.
Hi.
You thought that. You thought that, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone. And then so for my last trait, like wanting a best friend, right, is just someone I can do all of those things with, someone I can rely on, someone I can talk to about anything and everything, and just know that everything's going to be okay at the end of the day, and that they're going to be there for me and I'm going to be there for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, even though shit don't work out in your career, let's say, or you fought with friends and you lose that friend, but knowing that there is that one stable person for you is a very comforting feeling.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so my fifth one is I want someone who wants to fill the cup when the other person can. Let's say I had more money back then, but then now I don't have as much, and they don't mind paying more when I don't have as much.
And that makes sense, right? Because if you are paying way more than you can afford, there's going to be a certain moment where you won't be able to contribute anymore. And then the other person
Yeah.
is going to be
And it's
pissed off.
really stressful, and I want someone who thinks about how I feel, like, doesn't want me to feel stressed out. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Someone who cares about my mental health, someone who doesn't want me to push myself harder than what is healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last trait is having similar lifestyle. I want someone who's open-minded to what I want to do, so that we can do activities together. And I want like a good mix of like lazy days and like adventurous days.
So that actually reminds me of my other trait, is I definitely find it attractive when someone takes initiative, and that's initiative to plan things, but also initiative to just be spontaneous, because
Mhm.
I like surprises sometimes.
All right, so those are the 7 traits from the two of us, which add together to like 14, if you didn't know that.
And to us, 14, Valentine's Day.
She came up with that idea, by the way.
Thanks for giving me credit. I didn't need it, but I appreciate you.
I don't want to plagiarize.
That's true. That's true. It'll bite you in the ass one day.
All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, if you have any questions about a trait, or if you have any questions about a trait that you have that you wonder if a 28-and-year-old
34.
woman would be attracted to, let us know down
Alright.
below.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah, do that too. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.